Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Today we're going to make a real simple black bean pumpkin soup with only a few ingredients, no oil, totally vegan, totally delicious. So let's get to it. So for today's recipe, we'll just be using these few ingredients right here. We're going to chop up one onion, dice it finely. We're going to chop up 3 cloves of garlic. Of course, 1 can of black beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes. I'm using the no salt added. 1 can of pumpkin puree, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, and 32 ounces of veggie broth. And then a little bit of lime juice at the end, and salt and pepper to taste. And that's it. So let's get to it, and we'll try it out. So now that we've prepped all our ingredients, we're ready to get started. So let's get to it. So it's been about 3 minutes, and as you can see, the onions are starting to turn translucent. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic and add the cumin and mix it all around. You can see it's a little dry. And that's where we're going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of water. Let this cook for about another minute. Keep stirring it around, let everything mix together. It's already smelling really good. So let's go ahead and deglaze the pan with a little water. Those onions can soak up all that good flavor. And now it's time to start adding all the good stuff. So let's go ahead and add in our tomatoes. Stir that around a little bit. And we'll get the black beans in there. Give that a little stir. And we're going to go get the pumpkin puree. Alright, so now we'll just add the puree, the pumpkin puree. Get that in there. Give it a good mix. And then last but not least, we will add in our veggie broth. This is 32 ounce. If you've noticed, I have added no salt so far. The veggie broth has quite a bit of salt in it. I will add a little at the end, and you can always add whatever you like for your own taste. And we'll give that a good stir. Okay, now that everything's all stirred up, I'm going to get this to a high heat into a rolling boil. Then we'll lower the flame to a simmer and let it cook for about 20 minutes. So let's turn up the flame. So now that it's coming up to a boil, I'm just going to bring the heat down, let it come to a simmer. I'll cover it, set the timer for 20 minutes. And that's it. We'll see you in 20 minutes. Alrighty, that's the 20 minutes. Let's turn this off the heat and take a look what we got. Oh boy. Smells good. Let's give it a little stir. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let this sit and cool for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And then we're going to put some of it into a blender and we'll blend it up. This way we chop up the tomatoes and the beans and it'll thicken up everything and up. But before we do that, I went ahead and squeezed the juice of 1 lime, which I am going to add right now. So let's give that a little stir. There we go. So, all right, we'll wait maybe 5 or 10 minutes, come back, and then we're going to blend this up, and then we should be ready to eat. Okay, well, now that the soup has cooled down a little bit, we're just going to take some of it. We'll add it to our blender. Not too much. All right, we'll start with that. And we'll take it. We're going to put it in there. Put the lid on, but not too tight. We want to be able to have some of the steam still come out. And we'll put it on blend. All right, the soup will not be smooth and creamy, but we're looking for a more of a thick chili consistency. So that's the first bit. I'm going to pour that into a different container and then continue on with the rest of the soup, and I'll show you the final product. So here we go. Here's our final product, and I'm drooling. I can't wait to taste it. And like I said, if you had noticed, I didn't add any salt or pepper throughout the cooking process. That's up to you. You cook how you like. I try to avoid too much salt. So what I do now is I'll add just a little bit across the top. And when you take that first bite and the salt hits your tongue, you're like, there it is. Yeah, I needed that. But so let's give it a try. All right, so here we go. Taste test. Yeah, that's good. You can definitely taste the lime that we added. And then the pumpkin puree gives a nice little sweetness to it. And of course the salt on top. Gotta love that. But so if you make it, let me know. See how you enjoy it. And leave your comments down below. Feel free to add any other spices. Maybe you like it a little spicier. You could add in some red pepper flakes or some chili powder. Let me know how it comes out. And, just tag me if you do it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Stick around. We'll be making more of these food videos, travel blogs, all sorts of good stuff. So spread the word. Share with your friends. Give it a like. Leave a comment. All that good stuff. Ring the bell. And we'll see you again real soon.